All right, good evening, everyone. Dan Hunter, the JSKA Rochester Virtual Dojo. Today is April 8th, coming to you again from our Southern Command in JSKA Rochester. So today's plan is to go through the Kihon all the way up to the Nidan level test after a warm-up, and then we will continue our work on Chinte. I think everybody's been through Chinte a number of times, but we've got a couple folks who didn't join us on Saturday, so we'll go through the beginning and all the way to the end and see if we can get it so that it's good for everybody. All right, so let's get started with the warm up. All right, and feet together, Bob. All right, jogging in place. Lay knee lifts nice and high. Jumping jacks. Change your arms. Change your feet. Change your arms again. Good, arms around. And back. Front back. Arms up. Up and over. And switch. Up, arms up. Push the hips forward. Slow, just easy turns. Not a lot. All right, straighten up, rotate. Switch. Good, legs wide. Bend at the waist. All right, put your hands on the floor. Take your left arm, rotate it. Down. One more. Down. Other side. Down. And again. Okay, over to the right. Switch. Left. And back center. Roll it up. All right, bring the legs in. Shoulders forward. And back. Good. From here, hands up, knee lifts, hitch, knee, sun, sheet, go. Out to the side, 45 hitch, knee, sun, sheet, go. Good. Ankles up, hitch, knee, sun, sheet, go. Good. Now just some easy kicks from here. Hitch, knee, sun, sheet, go. side snap kicks, hitch, knee, thumb, sheet, go. Back kicks, hitch, knee, thumb, sheet, go. Good. Put your left leg forward. Football kicks, hitch, knee, thumb, sheet, go. Mikazuki Gary, hitch, knee, thumb, sheet, go. Good. Switch legs, hitch, knee, thumb, sheet, go. Mikazuki Gary, hitch, knee, thumb, sheet, go. All right, go long this way. Stretch the groin. Right, bring it up, rotate the hips. Go long, ball the foot. And straighten. And let's go the other way. Stretch the groin out. And rotate the hips. Along. And straighten. All right, arm across. On your back. On your hip. Switch. On your right. Sorry, up and down. And on your hip. And small circles. Switch. Palm forward. Switch. Palm up. Switch. Palm to the back. Switch. Turn the fingertips to the back. And switch. All right, so palm down, rotate all the way behind you, leave your chest forward. And switch other side. All right, good. Shake out the shoulders. All right, turn around, straighten. All righty. Let's get started with some Kihon from the various tests. So go away from your camera, come facing me. And I think what I'm going to do here, rather than have you guys watching me, I'm going to have everybody online here so you can see yourselves training in the video. All right, so try and follow along with what I'm saying instead of necessarily watching what I'm doing. Ayo. Hidari Genambarai Kamai. Hey. Mai. Sanbanzuki. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Hey. Ushiro. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Mai. Agyuke Gyakuzuki. Ich. Hip rotation. Very important. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Ushiro. Sotuke Gyakuzuki. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Go. So make sure you squeeze your thighs together when you move. Bend your front knee to get moving forward. Get into your back foot as quickly as you can, moving backwards. Geiran Barai Gyakuzuki. Mai. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Ushiro. Ich. Sorry. Go back. Ushiro. Uchuke Gyakuzuki. So everybody with your right leg forward. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Mai. Shutoke Gyakunukite. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Ushiro. Shutoke Kizami Maigeri Gyakunukite. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Mai. Uchuke Kizami Maigeri Kizamazuke Gyakuzuki. So Uchuke Kizamazuki Kizami Maigeri Gyakuzuki. Ready? Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Ushiro. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Mai. Geiran Barai Uraken and then Gyakuzuki. So Kizami Uraken, Gyakuzuki. Geiran Barai, Kizami Uraken, Gyakuzuki. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Ushiro. Sotuke Empiuchi Uraken Gyakuzuki. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Mai. Everybody take Kamai. Mai. Kazamazuki. Samanzuki. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Ushiro. So release then step back. So press into the floor, push off. Ready. Ich. Ni. She. Go. Hey. All right. Let's see. Actually, let's do the knee on combination for oh, here we go. Sorry. All right, so still kamae. Kizamazuki, mai geri oitsuki. Ich. Ni. San. She. Go. Hey. All right, let's go do this one again. This time we're going to Kizamazuki, Kizami mai geri, step back, oitsuki. Okay? So Kizamazuki, Kizami mai geri, pull it back, oitsuki. Ich. Ni. San. She. Go. Hey. All right, good. All right, now the knee on combination. Give a little room in your backside here so you can take one step back. Ushiro agyuke, mashigeri, uraken oitsuke. Okay, ready? Ich. Hey. Ni. Hey. Han. Hey. Now let's go backward. Same thing. I'm sorry, mate. Same thing. Make sure you got room. Ich. Hey. E. Hey. Han. Hey. I think one more. She. Hey. Mate. All right, good. All right. Is there any more that I missed on the upper ones before we get into the kicks? No, I think that's it. Okay. All right. Hi, Bob. Hirari geri ambarai kamae. Hey. I just my geri. Chunan. Ich. Ni. Han. She. Go. Hey. Mate. Jona. Ich. Ni. Han. She. Go. Hey. Mate. Maashigeri churan. Ich. Ni. San. She. Go. Hey. Mate. Maashigeri jora. Ich. Ni. San. She. Go. Hey. Mate. All right, good. Now, Kizami mai geri, chudan jodan. Ich. Ni. San. She. Go. Hey. Mate. This time, jodan, chudan. Ich. Ni. Han. She. Go. Hey. Mate. All right. Kizami mawashi geri. Chudan mawashi geri jodan. Ich. Ni. San, Shi, Go. Hey, Mate. Time. Kizami Mawashigeri Joran, Mawashigeri Chudan. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Hey, Mate. Alright. This time, Kizami Mawashigeri Yoko Kikomi. Both Chudan. Okay, so make sure when you're doing your Mawashigeri, it comes around. But then when you're doing your Yoko Kikomi, get your knee past your body and get your ankle and your hip in line with your target. Keep your hands up. Here we go. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Hey. Mate. Same thing. Ich. Ni. San. Hey. Mate. All right, now. Kizami Yoko Kikomi Maashigiri. Let's land forward with Gyatsuke. Ich. Hey. Ni. Hey. San. Hey. Shi. Hey. Mate. Hey. Again. Ich. Hey. Ni. Hey. San. Hey. Shi. Hey. Mate. Ayame. Amba. Hush. All right. Kibarach. Facing this wall. So to your right. Okay. Left leg forward. All right. Yoko Kikomi. Ich. Ni. San. Mate. Ich. Ni. San. Mate. Again, one more time. Ich. Ni. San. Hey. Mate. Again. Ich. Ni. San. Hey. Mate. Back it up. Yoko Keagi. Ich. Ni. San. Hey. Mate. Tony, if you want to make those my giddies, I'm okay. Okay, here we go. Yoko Keagi. Ich. Ni. San. Hey. Mate. Again. Ich. Ni. San. Mate. Again. Ich. Ni. San. Hey. Mate. And your about. Let's. All right, now we got the multi-kicks. All right, left leg forward. Okay, so we're doing my giddy, Yoko Keagi, Yoko Kikomi, land forward Gyatsuke. Ich. Hey. Ni. Hey. San. Hey. Shi. Hey, mate. All right, again. Ich. Ni. Hey, san. Hey, shi. Hey, mate. All right. Now, my giri, yoko kiage, yoko kikomi, maashi giri, ushiro giri. And then land forward. Take your time. Ich. Hey, you can add a reverse punch if you like. Knee. Hey. Sun. Get there, hip. One more. She. Hey. Mate. All right, see you guys do it. Ready? Ich. So Tony, try and look over the shoulder of the side you're kicking with. All right, let your body open just a little bit, all right? Neat. All right, more straight back, mijo, with that back kick. And a little bit more extension on the side snap. Ich. All right, Andy Lim, you got your hands going every which way on every one of the kicks. Keep them up. Keep them tight. Last one. See. All right, good. Yame. Or mate. And yame. All right, anything I missed in all those? I think I'm good.
Sensei, am I frozen? Do I look frozen?
Yeah, you're frozen. You're kind of a, if I'm guessing as a chromatically challenged individual, you're purple. So maybe log out and come back in.
Okay, will do.
All right. All right, everybody go take a quick break and come right back. Okay, drink water.
That's a question.
Sure.
On the kick combination where it was Tazami Yokokomi,
Yeah.
do you bring the leg all the way back so that it's facing perpendicular to where you're doing the thrust kick, or do you?
Yes, I do. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't just lift it straight and then shove it out. Now, there's something to be said for those that can do that. I think, Mark, if you do, you can you do your yokokomi off your front leg and without turning your, do it aiming at us. Yeah, and without turning your or bringing your leg backwards, just extending it out and doing the yokokomi straight forward. Yeah, there it is. So he's got some wonderful hips right now until he has hip replacements at some point in his life. Maybe he won't. But for me, I've got to pull it back in order to tip the hip over and then deliver it out. Okay.
It's the same with the front kick. I think you also can pull it back and kick, or you pull it in like this.
Right. I think you can do it both ways. It just kind of depends on your hip flexibility and what you can do there. So, okay. I've done it just lifting straight up and out when I was kind of tournament-ish, and ended up putting it through somebody, which was kind of fun. But yeah, it's just kind of bringing it over to the side lets you tip that hip a little bit, and you get a little bit more extension out of it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It feels
Thank you,
more
Mark.
comfortable for me to do it then.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Good question. All right, Tom, you're back. You're not frozen anymore. And Andy Lesage is he's like a crypt keeper there with all the not enough light. That's all right. We can see it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Okay. All right. Let's do some Chinte. Now, show hands who has not been through Chinte in a while and who needs a little bit of remediation here. All right. So we got 3. And then we had the other 3 that were in the class on Saturday. So that's good. All right, so let's get started with that. So one of the translations for Chinte is Chinese hands or unusual hands. So that's another way of looking at it as well. So this one was done quite a bit long ago. I don't remember the name of the guy that came and brought it to them, but it could be that Aragaki sensei that came from China. But I'll go research it and put it in the email when I send you the link to the today's class. All right, so I'm going to start it in your mirror because most of the stuff starts going forward. All right, so right hand on top of left. So what we're going to do is we're going to breathe in about half, or right at the beginning, very quickly, and then we're going to breathe out to finish when you get to the end of the hammer fist to the side. Itch. Now we're going to bring the right hand in and do the same thing with the left knee. Now we're going to step out with the left toward the front, and we're going to bring our hands together in that motion that looks like the first move of Kankudai. Okay, so our hands are here. Itch. All right, so it's about eye level. Okay. Then from here, I'm going to bring my right hand over the top of the left tate shuto, and I'm going to punch into my hand. So this is a fudodachi, punch into the hand. Okay, over the top again, tate shuto fudodachi, punch into the hand. One more tate shuto fudodachi. Now from here we're going to take an elbow into the hand, and then we're going to turn and do a shuto block. It's an akiai and shuto. Okay, let's repeat. Any questions on that so far? So those tate shutos come over the top here, fudodachi, and then I'm going to turn this hand this way and punch into it in a zensu tadachi. I'm taking this knee and bringing it forward, and now there's a little bit of a slide forward with the back foot when I turn that more in. Okay, and think of this as I'm pushing his face this way, pushing his face that way, and then I'm going to grab the back of his head and punch into it. Okay, and then that last one was tate shuto. And then an elbow here, palm into the side of my face, hand on top, and then bring this hand over the top and do a shuto. Okay, let's do it again. Chinte. So left hand is palm up, right hand is a hammer fist on top of it. Itch. Knee. San. Shi tate shito. Punch. 2. Punch. 3. Hit and shuto. So tate shutos, remember in Sochin when we did those, we talked about having the body and the hands moving until they both finish together. Okay, so that means when you start stepping out, that knee wants to be still moving when you're doing your tate shuto, so that there's back leg drive throughout the whole movement. Okay, one more time with me, and we'll see what you guys got. All right, Chinte. Itch, look to your right. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Knee. Then quick, sun. She slow. Go. Rook. Hitch. Hutch. Kuju. Hey. Okay, so the key eye's on the elbow. All right, let's see what you guys got. Tony, is your left hand facing up? I couldn't tell. Can't tell. Yeah, okay. Yeah. So palm up. Yep. Oh, that's different looking. Okay. There we go. Itch. Finish. Knee. Quick and then slow. Sunk. She. Go. Rook. Andy Lachage, you're going the wrong direction. Okay, you should be going to the backside. Yep. So go step out with your left leg, and then turn to the back and do your tate shutos from there. There you go. Go one more. Good. And then here we go, everybody together. Itch. Last one. Step forward, Tom. Elbow shuto. Elbow shuto, Andy Lim. There you go. Good. All right, let's do it one more time. Itch. Knee. Tongue. Chi. Go. Rock. Sitch. Hodge. Cooked it. All right, good. So one thing I'd like to see you guys really pay a little closer or work on a little bit. Let's do that a couple times together. Is on that elbow going to the shuto. Okay, so you're here. See, I'll go the normal way. I think this is it. No, so yeah, the normal way would be right hand forward like you guys are doing it. So here I'm going to change my hip to forward, and then I'm going to unwind the hip and really send that shuto nice and fast. So from here, this hip gets closed. 1, 2, and then the hip opens very quickly to get that so that you can get a nice quick rotation on that. So rotate the hips forward and then rotate the hips open to the back. Yes, Andy Lam.
When you go into the when you do the shuto, you're not bringing the back leg in. You're just rotating.
No, I'm just rotating. You're right. Yep. So I'm just moving it over because it's a one shoulder width, and I got to move it over to get it in line. Okay. Yep. Anybody else? Andy Lachage?
Sensei, the shooter is what position is it when we go over the top? Is it Zenkutsu still or
So the tate shuto is vertical
back stance?
fingers. Yeah, vertical fingers.
But
Just
the
like
feet,
tatezuki.
yeah,
What's
the
that?
feet are the feet in Zenkutsu or back stance?
So when you're making the tate shuto, it's in fudodachi.
Okay.
So knee out, pressing forward, and then change to front stance by
Okay.
rotating the hip and pulling the foot in.
Thank you, Sensei.
Okay? All right, good. Anybody else? So let's do that a
Sensei,
few times. Yeah, go ahead,
but,
Tom.
when the elbow's up,
Yeah.
it stays with the body until you step out to the opposite direction, and then it finally separates out.
Well, so for me, I have this here, and then I roll it over the top of my head to make the shuto the other way. So let me come from here and see if you can see it better. Okay. Bring this up a little bit. Spotlight. All right, so I've got it up here. My hand comes across to the other side of my head. Now, personally, I think it's my head that's moving. My hand doesn't move hardly at all. So if I'm here, the head is moving because I've got to move one shoulder width this way with my body line, and one shoulder width that way with my head, means that my hand moves to the other side naturally because it didn't go anywhere. Okay? Does that make sense?
Yes,
Right, so
that's kind of what I was trying to badly describe.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. All right, let's do it a few times, just that one, okay? All right, so put yourself in the last tate shuto, fudodachi, and elbow turn shuto block. All right, again. So really crank those hips forward and then crank the hips open again to make the next one. It's neat. Again. I can watch everybody, so we're going to do it a few times. It's neat. One more. It's neat. All right, good. One more. Last one. It's neat. All right, not too bad. Not too bad. So try not to bring your back foot up too much when you're changing from fudodachi to zankutsudachi. All right, so when you're making the hip rotation, the back foot moves a little bit, but don't bring it up to like a half step. Okay. All right, let's go from the beginning, and then we will continue. All right. I'm going to go out of your mirror now. You guys are just going to follow me, okay? All right, here we go. Let's Chinte. It's me. Sun. See. Go. Rock. Right. Now one more shuto forward. Itch. Now kick off the back leg. Split the hands like hand sandan. Right hand is high. Now from here so right hand is high, we're going to shoot the hand down, go all the way around, and hammer fist this way. Okay? So from here, let's go back to the last shuto. Kick and split the hands. Shoot the hand down all the way around, hammer fist. Okay? Hands go forward and then toss forward again as you slide back. Switch, slide, hands back, go back to the back, slide forward, and then slide forward again, double uchuke. Okay, from here we're going to make ippon ken off a middle knuckle. Hands are going to go up and I'm going to tuck my right leg behind my left knee. Okay? So let's go back to the Shuto we did after the elbow. So left leg forward. One more Shuto, itch. Kick, split, knee. Shoot it down all the way around. Hands to the front, and hands to the front. Hands to the back, and then double uchuke. Ippon ken. From here. Now with the right hand, go over the top, strike down with the knuckle this way, and then bring the left hand on top of the wrist. Then open 2 fingers, uchuke, step through, low to high, 2 fingers. Okay, from here, uchuke, full big turn, take your left leg all the way to the back, 1, uchuke, and step through 2 fingers. Okay, we'll stop it there, and then we'll go on to the finish. Okay, so from the last Shuto from the Shuto after the elbow, 1 more Shuto, kick and split the hands. Right hand is high. Shoot it down all the way around and hammer fist. Swing it in 1, around 2, and shift again 3. These are just regular uchukis from here. Now, as you start to go up, you change the ippon kens. Over the top, 1, 2, 3, 4. Big turn step, left leg, 1, 2. Okay, so this one kind of comes from down here and goes up to the eye sockets there. Okay, and then these 2 fingers can go underneath the chin into the adenoids in the throat. Okay, all right, let's see you guys do it. Any questions?
Sensei?
Yes, sir.
The 2 slides before the double uche uke, are those in back stance?
Those are all in Kibadatch.
All in Kibadatch. Okay, thank you.
All in Kibadatch. Sorry, I didn't mention that. Yeah, so when you're taking this to the front, Kibadatch, to the back, Kibadatch, double uchuke, also in Kibadatch. Good question. All right, let's go. Let's see what you got. All right, let's go from the last Shuto, or the Shuto right after the elbow. So left leg forward, Shuto. Itch. Ni, san. Shi. So shoot down, Tom. There you go. Itch. All right, so your hands should be about your belt height, both of them. Both palms are up. So Tom, a little lower with your left hand. A little lower with your left hand. Even more. Yeah, there you go. Your belt's a little lower than what you think. Andy Lushage. All right, keep going. 1 more, Andy. Reach and sweep it. There you go. Knee, the other way. San. Double uchuke. Itch. Bring the right leg in. Bring it all the way around. Double down block. Just double down blocking along the sides, Tom. There you go. Itch. Knee. San. Shi. Itch. Knee. Step in, Andy Lem. Yeah, there you go. Miho, step in. There you go, good. And Tony, step in. Uchuki, now step in. Yeah, 2 fingers. Good. All right, so that was good. Let's do a little bit of a sense check here on these tosses. Okay, so think of this as here. I'm gonna go underneath, and I'm going to toss this way. Okay, this wrist is about even with my belt. Okay, the camera's coming from a little lower than I am, but if the camera was even with me, then my wrist would be about my belt height. So I'm going to go 1, 2. Then I'm going to change the other side. 3. Okay. 1 away, 2 away, and double. Okay. So make sure you get these. So this one is not way out here like this. It's back here, roughly wrist at the belly button. Okay. So let's do that a couple times. So let's go back to, let's see, from the scoop, right? Reach, itch, knee, sun. One more time. Scoop, itch, knee, sun. Okay, one more time. Let me see you guys do it. From the scoop, itch, knee, and go ahead one more time. Sun. Good. All right, so any questions of that part? All right, so let's go from the beginning and then we'll finish up the whole thing. All right, again, following me. Itch. Knee. Sun. She. Go. Rug. Hitch. Hatch. Right. Itch. Knee. Split. Sun. Itch. Knee. Sun. She. Go rook. Hitch hatch. Itch. Knee. All right, from here, everybody watch. We're going to go to the back of the room. Fudodachi facing the back of the room. 1. Palm heel here. Then change to Zenkutsudachi. 2. Then behind ourselves. 3. So we're throwing these hands back. Okay. We used to try and do like some punches back here. Personally, I think these are just straight back, trying to get away from the guy that's got us from the backside. I'm getting away from him. I'm throwing my hands back so I can go and come into the last one with Ippon Ken again, from kidney back into like spleen and liver. Okay. So from, let's see, from the last 2 fingers. So step out with your right to the back of the room. 1, palm heel, Fudodachi. 2, Zenkutsudachi. 3, throw it back. Now bring your left leg in, step around their leg, and kiai, opposing sides, Ippon Ken, kiai. Hey! Now finish with 2 of those tate shutos and punch to the hand. Itch. Knee. Now to finish, we're going to release the back foot slightly and come back with our hands up here like Jion, Jute, and Jien, right? Now from here, there's a couple different ways to do it. One is 3 hops. 1, 2, 3. Another is a half or a slight step. 1, 2, 3. I like that. That's the way I like to do it. I don't really like to jump off the ground. It just seems like I need to be touching the ground for that. But it has to be. Think of it as I've got his arm in a luxation like this. and I'm yanking it down, or I've got his head like this. My hands are up here and it's behind him, and I'm wham, wham, wham. So he's not feeling that one like very nicely either. Okay, so from here, the last tate shuto, punch, bring it back, then 1, 2, 3, and then finish. All right, so from the last 2 fingers, okay, step to the back of the room, Fudodachi, 1, palm heel. Change the Zenku to Dachi, palm heel. Release it to the back, bring the left leg in, Kiai, ich, ni, san, shi, go, rook, hitch, hotch, and finish. All right, one time from the beginning. Let's go. And then we'll watch you guys and we'll call it a night. Let's. All right, take your time on this. Come on. Chinte. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Roko. Right. Ich. Ni. Ich. Ich. Ni san. Shi. Go rook. Hitch hotch. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Rook kiai. Ich. Ni. Yummy. And about. Let's. All right, questions? Anyone? All right, one time for you guys. Miho, you got a question?
Ipponken. So first one, like a down block, both, down block. That is the second one, right?
Still second. All of them are second.
All of the second.
All of them are second.
Also.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah. So Tom, when you're making that last shift to the double uchiuke, one more the other way. Yeah, so just push off your right leg and release the left. Yeah, don't shuffle in, okay? Yeah. All right, here we go. Chinte. Ich. Ni. Slow, 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 slow. Pull down, pull down, pull down. Ich. Ni. Slow, slow. A lot slower, Tony. Go. Right. Slow, really slow, really slow, really slow, really slow. Ich. Ich. Isan. Ich. Ni san. Shi. Go. Rook hitch. Hot. Slow. Ichni. Tanchi. Go rook. Hitch hotch. Ku ju. Itch. Ni. San. Shi. And yummy. And up. All right. Good job. I like it. I think we did good on that one. Timing was perfect. It's right at 7:30. Got through it the whole time. All right. Nice. Any other questions? No, that's it. All right. All right. So rumor has it that Mr. Tucanium might be joining us this Saturday. So he was planning to join us tonight, but had some medicine interactions that didn't agree with him. So he's hoping he's going to be here on Saturday. So hopefully that'll be a good thing for him. All right. All right. We'll see you guys the next time I see you. Thanks for coming. Appreciate it. And take care. I'm going to probably put out a new notice for the next session probably over the weekend. So look for that. We're going to start probably that first Tuesday in May. Okay, so that'll be our first day back for the spring session. Yes, sir, Tom.
Spring sessions, how many sessions, Sensei, planned?
It'll start on the first Tuesday in May. I don't know how many weeks we'll go. I'm guessing to do Tuesday, Saturdays, it'll probably go till the 1st of June for Saturdays. So maybe only a month of Saturdays. And then once we hit June, we'll just do Tuesdays through the end of the summer. Okay? And maybe an occasional ad hoc Saturday, depending on whether, if it's not boating season or not. All right. Have a great night. Thanks for coming. We'll see you guys next time.